Good evening all. Hope you're doing alright. I've been busy. You probably wonder where I've been. I think the last video I put up was what was it? It was 8 days ago, the flyover. Hope you enjoy that. And look at the first to last video, because the first to last was the moving one. Where I tracked it all the way with the iPhone. The first one on the list is the static camera. So I just showed where they were coming from, what direction. But anyway, right, I'm trying to get these tape recorders done. I've got about 4 or 5 machines, all in bits everywhere, where I was waiting for parts and stuff like that. But anyway, I'm trying to work on this Tandberg at the moment. It's a stereo machine. And I've got to replace the electrolytic capacitor because it was burnt. It's a quick course in the electrolytic capacitors, actually. See the burn mark there? There we go. So I've had to saw it in half with this. This camera keeps shaking. I've got to hold everything with one hand. It's a nightmare. Right, this saw is supposed to be pretty good, but I don't find it that brilliant. I had to put a lot of muscle power into it to cut through that damn thing. Oh, not fantastic. Maybe I got a bad one. Oh, and it's made in USA. Normally things from the USA are very good. Or maybe this can is just very strong. I don't know. It's not that thick, really. So anyway, I sawed it open, as you can see, and look what's inside it. Yuck! It's a great big oily mass of foil and we call it like an insulation material, because that's how capacitors work. It's a foil layer wrapped in an insulating material, and it just goes round and round and round like that. And I'm going to replace it with this. Ta-da! The value of this is 2,000. Let's have a look. 2,500 microfarad. I don't know if you can see that. I've got the light in the background. 2.5 microfarad, 64 volts. Right. This one, it's 2,200, 63 volts. It's the closest I can get. I can't find this value, but it's near enough. It should work all right. So the idea is to put this in there, in the can. That's coming off, obviously. That just pulls off. I don't want to do it now, but because I'm going to get my hands full of oil. But it does literally just pull up, and I'll throw it away, clean it out a bit. And then on the drill 2 holes in that, 2 tiny holes. I'm going to feed this capacitor through the wires. Make sure you get the negative right and the positive. That's negative end. It's always one wire shorter, so it's slightly shorter. Yeah. So that goes on the negative on there, which is marked. I marked it myself just in case I screw it up. So anyway, so what I want to do is drill 2 tiny holes next to those 2 little points there. Here. All right. Then I'll feed the wires through, and then what I'm going to do, I'm going to wrap it around here and then solder it. I was initially going to attach it to those terminals there, but it's a bit hit and miss there. It's a bit awkward doing that. I don't know. I don't know what to do. I could solder it onto that, actually. It'd be a neater job. No, it'd be fine, actually. See, what I'm trying to do, I'm trying to retain the appearance of the original capacitors. So a lot of people just throw these away, and they just put this in place, and you put it on a little tiny bit of board. But I want to keep the machine looking original inside. So this is called restuffing capacitors. I like stuffing, actually. I like restuffing. Shut up, Harvey. Come on. Right. Yeah. So anyway, I'm going to restuff it with a modern equivalent. So I'm just really going to use this. This is just going to be just a casing. It's doing nothing at all. Well, I am going to utilize the terminals then. So, but it's a bit of a dummy, really. It's just going to be a dummy case, really, and I'm going to wire that. So that's going to sort of hang underneath, if you see what I mean, like that. And then I'll just put it back in a case, and I've got special tape here. I've got some silver tape. It's like a silvery foil tape, self-adhesive. So I'll just put the 2 bits together and just put some tape around there. That's it. Done. So there we go. Look at the difference in size between this gigantic mofu. What's the size of that? Alright, it should go down a bit further, actually. Compared to that, wow, big difference. So that's it. That's what I'll Harvey's been doing. Right, I better crack on, get this done, get this out of the way. Then I've got another one to do actually. The other one's gone as well. So that's another one to do. And then I can finally put it back together. I've already changed the rectifier because that was dead. Because I think the capacitor's actually, it blew the fuse. It actually blew the fuse on the audio circuit. There was no audio coming out. So it blew the fuse on the audio rectifier, blew the rectifier. That's what they do when these capacitors go really bad. They just blow the fuse, blow the rectifier. But anyway, hopefully when I get this in the other one, it should work. Please, please work. Anyway, right, so there we go. That's what I've been doing. All right, I don't know if you found this interesting. If you're not into electronics, you probably think, oh my God, what a boring video. Oh God. Anyway, I'm just doing this for the time being because the weather's starting to warm up now, finally, near midsummer, and I'm going to start going around London and taking a few sites, and I'll share it with you. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this. You probably haven't, but what the hell. Anyway, I shall talk to you later. I better crack on. Bye for now. Here we go. I am back. There we go. Done. It's worked out a treat. All that's left in the other side of the case is a little bit of stuff at the bottom, but I can't get it out because you see that black stuff on the side? That's some sort of black glue or something like that, some shit there. But yeah, that's all right. That's not going to do no harm. Whoops. Get it. Let me get it in the viewfinder. Right. They're so funny, these iPhones. I guarantee you, the thing is, I'm filming right now. I'm filming directly in the can, all right? But when I play back, it's going to be off center, something like that sort of thing, you know? I don't know. These cameras are not very accurate. But there we go. Yep, so I've cleaned it all out. There's no oil in there. It's all gone. Cleaned it all out, thoroughly with some spirit, isopropyl. And I'm going to clean the outside there so it sticks really well to the tape. It's very powerful tape, actually. It's very good. But look at that, eh? What a nice job. There we go. And I've tested it. It's fine. It's reading a bit low because it's only a cheapo capacitor, really. I don't know. I should have really checked the other one and put the one with a higher value in before I'd done it. That's one thing you should do. If you've got a batch of these capacitors, just check which one's the reads the how can I say, reads the true value or near enough to the value that's stated on the capacitor, in other words. So it says it's supposed to be 2200. It's only reading about 2100. So it's a bit down, but it should be fine. You know what, so what. But there we go. So what I've done, I've drilled two little holes there. Well, I drilled an extra one. I decided to put it a bit nearer. See what I've done? Wrapped it around the terminal, soldered it. Same on the other side. There we go. And there we go. There we go. So that little burn mark, I don't know, might I'll just leave it. I don't know. I'm going to write on here though with a pointy pen. What's those pens called? Not pointies. Sharpies. Get it right. Sharpie pen. I'm going to put cap changed, like cap changed. There we go. So that's it. I've just got to put it together now with some of that silver tape. Let's see if I've done this right. Negative. Right. There's a negative. Please let it be the right one. Yeah. Thank God for that. Oh, I didn't fancy taking this out again. Desoldering it all. So I bent those two tags in completely. I was trying to solder it to those tags and it wouldn't solder for some reason. I tried flux, all sorts of things, and the solder just sort of rolled off. So I thought, you know what, I'll just solder it onto there, and it went on straight away. So let's see. Yeah, negative. There we go. Negative. Yeah, negative. That's perfect. There we go. So I just got to sellotape it together with the stuff. So just there we go. So there we go. So that just goes plonk onto there. Try to line it up accurately as it was before. Gonna get the writing right. Where is it? There we go. Just something like that. I've sanded it down a bit with some sandpaper. Let's see. How was it? I think it was like that. Yeah. So I get it roughly. I'm not even in camera here. You see what I mean? Stupid phone. I don't know why they don't put the camera lens in the middle of the phone. They put it on the bloody side. They put it over here. Stupid. iPhone. What's the matter with you Apple people? God almighty, can't even design a phone properly. The camera. Bloody idiots. They should put me in charge of Apple and give me a salary of $250,000 a year or something like that. I'll sort out the company. All the stupid mistakes they keep making. And pay the workers a decent wage in China. That's another thing. they're overpriced devices and they pay their workers shit money. And I don't want to go into politics, but there we go. Right, so I'm just going to put some tape around this, and that's one done. Woohoo! There we go. Right, let's finish my beer. It's not beer of Peroni, actually. It's some craft ales, you call it over here, in America rather. So it's real ales over here. Let's have a sip of this. I'm thirsty as hell. Oh, that is nice. Oh, that is nice. So I've got one more of these to do, and then I can put that machine together and hopefully it will work. And that's more bits of tape recorder all in one case again. So I've got bits everywhere. I've got the cover off somewhere in the kitchen. I've got the case for it somewhere else. Oh, it's a nightmare. I really need a bigger house with a nice big workshop. That's what I'm after, actually. I've got to sell this place and get out of it. Get out of London. Can't stay in London. There we go. Right, I'm going to add this on now to the channel, and I might join the two videos together and put it on my vintage audio channel. I've got a vintage audio channel which is called Harvey's Vintage Audio and Reel to Reel Heaven. I know it's a bit of a mouthful, but yeah, I can be a bit of a mouthful. That sounds a bit rude, doesn't it? All right, okay, right. So there we go. Right, that's how you restuff a capacitor. If you need any help on all this, just put a little comment below and I shall help you out. But it's a very simple job. I mean, it's not hard. The hardest bit is getting the old crappy capacitor out. You just literally pull at it. And as I say, these two terminals that were in there originally, they just sort of pulled off. I was quite lucky, really. So there we go. Job done. Well, it will be when I put the tape around it. And there we go. So it keeps the originality of it. So somebody in the future, if they open up the machine, they'll see the original capacitors in there and they'll note that it's been changed already. I might even put a label on the outside or write it with a Sharpie. Just put cap replaced on and put a date on it. Why not? There we go. Alright then folks, see you all later. Oh, I'm going to do some singing when I get the time. I've got to set up my new gear. I still haven't done it yet. I'm such a procrastinator. But I'll do something like a bit of Dean Martin. What do you reckon? Everybody loves somebody sometimes. Do something like that. We'll see. Okay, bye for now. See you later, folks. Enjoy your evening. Right, I'm back again. One final time. There we go. Done. Oh, this tape is really good. I actually wasted a load of it. What happened was I pulled off the strip, and I started to wind it round and it all got tangled up, ended up around my fingers. Oh, what a pain in the bum. But anyway, what I actually did, I stretched it out over here somewhere and I sort of like rolled it on, pressed it and then went around it that way. But I tried to, you know, do what you normally do, sellotape sort of thing, you know, any sticky tape, whatever. You try to cut off a piece and then you try to wrap it round. It didn't quite work out like that. It's in my little rubbish bag here somewhere. Where is it? What have I done? Where is it? Oh, it's there somewhere. I made a right pig's ear of it. Crushed it. Oh, never mind. So what? Wasted a bit of tape. Big deal. Anyway, that's done there. It's so much lighter. It's great. That can go straight in there to the original clamps, because there's these metal clamps that go around like that. And there's one more to do. So I've got one more of these bloody things to do, but it's a slightly smaller one than that. So, but it just keeps the originality of it. And I'm sure people in the future, probably when I'm dead and gone, I don't know, they're looking at it, oh, hang on a minute, that's got tape around it. But I'm going to write on here as well, capacitor replaced, and put a date there. What the hell. There we go, done. Just thought I'd include that. What I'm going to do, I'm going to stitch all these 3 videos together with iMovie and put it on my vintage audio channel. So there we go. Yeah, done. One more to do, and hopefully that machine will work. I bloody hope it does, so I won't be happy if it doesn't. Anyway, alright then folks, talk to you later. Bye for now.